So I just did my very first Disney audition, and that was just a couple of the little clips that I took. I had made a whole vlog about it, and then when I uploaded it, TikTok stole all of the audio. So that was annoying. Here I am now to recount my amazing experience. So the auditions are at Nate Holden Performance Arts Center in LA, and I guess they come here twice a year. This is my first time ever coming, and it was really cool. It was kind of intimidating, but not that bad. Like, I was expecting it to be a lot more intense than it was, but everybody was super welcoming. Like, the cast members that were there working were super nice and inviting, and the people that were there auditioning were pretty friendly. Like, I was having a hard time with some QR codes. I walked up to some girls and asked them for help, so it was cool. And then once everybody was checked in, they took us into the theater where they taught us all choreography in like a mass group. And when I say that was probably the most intimidating part, because you're trying to see this one person that's standing at the top of this crowd of 70, and you've got some really, really, really obviously professional dancers, and then some people who have clearly never wiggled a day in their life, and we're all just out here trying to do the same thing. So what I did love is that they just encouraged you to be yourself, have fun, and like think of it as a class, and just like save your face more than anything. They're like, make yourself look good. If you can't do a double spin, do a single spin. Like, and if you forgot the choreo, just don't crack your face, because this is what matters the most. If people notice, oh, then they're gonna be like, well, what's wrong? But if you're smiling, it all looks good. So that was their most important like tip. After we did like the big group, they broke us up into smaller groups. I'm so sweaty. And then after that, they pulled away what I assume would be the people that they're like trying to take for face characters, and they went and did a bunch of other stuff while I stayed in the group for form characters. So form characters are like Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, anybody whose face you can't see. And they had us practice miming and like acting out with our bodies. So this part was kind of crazy and something that, I felt silly for, but I knew that, the bigger the movements are, the better, because that's how you're gonna like portray what you're trying to communicate when you can't use your voice. So they had us wandering around while shouting emotions at us, like angry, sad, happy, and like we had to react accordingly. They had us do a different exercise where we were passing around an imaginary box down this line, and we had to open the box and react with whatever item we've decided is inside this box. So for mine, I chose to have a skateboard in my box. I pretended like it was a birthday gift being handed to me. I was super excited. I was like, oh my God. Pulled out the skateboard and then put it on the floor and stepped on it and started scooting around the whole stage. Most people tended to like stay in the line in the spot where we were standing, but I got up and like scooted around, did a little kick flip, and then got back in line, put my skateboard back in the box, and then handed the box off to the next person. So that's what I did. And the part that I found the hardest was they were telling us a story at one point, and I'm so sweaty. I'm sorry. I'm a sweaty person. I'm an athlete. They had us act out the story that they were telling us in the moment. So like, you're going to your car and getting a fish out of the bag, and like do it with your body. That part I found the hardest because I felt like ours was really short, and most of it was you're on a boat and you feel sick. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm swaying. I don't know what else to do. After that, we went back out. That was pretty much the end of it. And I was part of the group that got called to have their height measured. So it doesn't give me a job, but it's a good sign. It means that they're interested in my antics somehow. I really don't think it would be any kind of interest for a face character, which is okay. Because I wouldn't be able to, like, hold a conversation with somebody. I would break. I would absolutely break for sure. So who knows? Maybe I'll get an email, maybe I won't, but I'm just really glad that I did it. It's something I've always wanted to do. I've always just wanted to go and give it a crack at least once, and I did. And there were a lot of people who were first timers. There were also a lot of people who were auditioning for like their fourth time, but we're still coming back. So if it's something that you've ever thought of doing, just come and try it. Why not? What are they gonna say? No? You already don't have the job anyway. Come do it.